right, and good evening. I hope everyone is doing absolutely wonderful. We are back again tonight. Man, it just seems like the days just absolutely fly by. I mean, there's just never enough time in the day to get everything done that we need to get done, that we want to get done and make happen, but somehow we do, I guess. So, but tonight we're going to continue our training. Let me just jump into Facebook. I saw the notification come up. I just want to make sure that we are live as always. I mean, I know we're live. I just want to make sure the volume's up. Let me go in here and find App Wizard Studio. And that's the wrong place. There it is. And make sure we are live. I don't hear the volume for some unknown reason. Hang on just a sec. Audio 920. There we go. Okay, we should hear some volume now. Let me see. There we go. And but welcome to App Wizard Studio Wednesday night training. It's always good to have you here. Always good to be here. We're going to continue our Facebook training from last week. We're going to show you some things and go through some things and teach you how to set up a $1 ad in a very quick manner. Remember tonight, what we're going to do is we're going to show you how to brand your business by simply using a very simple method in Facebook. I don't recommend this method if you're going to do in-depth marketing, but for branding, it's the perfect thing to do. It's called boosting. And a lot of people say, well, you don't want to use boosting, man. It's, you can't target niche. Well, that's not what boosting is for. Boosting is to reach out to the maximum capacity of an area so that you can brand your business. That's really all that boosting is good for, is branding. Now you can go into the ad center and either next week or the next week we'll go in and we'll walk through the ad center and go through some things. But you want to make sure that for branding, just go in and set up a boosted post, put your information in. You're going to build your ad inside of your page, and we're going to keep it very simple. So welcome to Wednesday night training. And it's always good to have you here. Real quick, if you have not joined our Facebook group, if you're watching us on YouTube, go to just facebook.com/groups/AWS Mastermind. Just remember, in order to be a part of the group, you have to be a member of App Wizard Studio. And if you're watching on our YouTube page, go to YouTube and you can just click on the little icon there and follow us. Everybody is welcome to be a part of the YouTube channel. App Wizard Studio, nor I cannot guarantee just because you are watching training, you'll make any sales, create any traffic, or increase your income. Every person is different and has different work ethics. I want to show everybody something here real quick. I'm going to go into the group. Hang on just one second. I'm going into the group here. Just pulling up some stuff here so we can get started. It's a little bit slow when you're trying to run two different things here, but we got it going right now. Okay. So let's go on over to Facebook here. Let me share the screen. Let me remove that. And I think everybody can see my screen now. I went ahead and uploaded a video to boost. A video to boost so that we can see. It takes a little bit longer because we're online. It would have probably taken 15 minutes for this to upload. I didn't want to do that. You can see I uploaded it 21 minutes ago, but I didn't put anything in here. So let me just pull up some text that I wrote. Now, when I write my text for ads, I like to go in and I like to pull up information that is current, that is relevant to what I'm doing. They say the greatest flattery is, well, share screen went away. There we go. Is taking what's relevant and taking what's real and using it. So what I did was I found some information on restaurants and some information on some statistical information for restaurants. And then I wrote my ad. It says, now more than ever, the restaurant industry is looking for daily insights to combat the disruption caused by the COVID-19 pandemic. With dining rooms closed in restaurants and millions of people under stay-at-home orders, consumers have turned to takeout delivery options from restaurants. Now, understand, I'm only using this as a general ad. Okay, I'm not targeting restaurants with this, but I want to target subliminally, I guess you could say, to the restaurant industry. But this is my thinking when I create ads. When I want to go to the masses for branding, I want somebody to walk into a restaurant and say, hey, you guys have a takeout app? And I want that person that has the takeout, that doesn't have a takeout app, to say, man, you know what? I've had several people ask me that today. We saw an ad on Facebook for takeout apps. Or maybe it's a store and somebody walks in and says, hey, do you have a place to order apps, to order from? And they say, no, but you know what? I keep seeing an ad in our area for our local marketing company to build our information. So I'm just going to come in here and I'm going to take this. I'm going to copy this. I've already written it. I'm going to come in here and I'm going to edit my ad. Now, any other time, this would have already, I would have uploaded the video here, and this is where you upload the video, okay? So I'm going to put my information in here. And I'm going to put my information, get Digi. Marketing solutions. Remember, you're branding your company. You're branding your company. And this is an actual ad that I'm actually going to run. We're going to start this tonight and get it going. For all your mobile needs. Okay. My screens are backwards again today, so, and I can't type. Now, let me show you something here real quick. If you have voiceover on your ads, you want to make sure, this is very, very important, that you have subtitles and captions. I only have music, okay, so I don't need it. Now we want to come down here and we want to tag it. Let me take away this tag, mobile marketing. Online ordering. Store apps. I just want to hit several areas for tags. If people are searching for things, they'll search for tags. And then I'm going to come up here and I'm going to do the same thing, except I'm going to put hashtags. Keep your hashtags together. You want to watch that. I have a habit, just like everybody else does, is putting those spaces in between the words, but you want your hashtags to be separated. So we have our hashtags in there. We have our information in here. Okay. We're going to come down, and now we're going to go over here. And we're going to say save. You can view your post right here. If you want to add anything else, you can download it. You can get an embed link. You can do some other things with it right here. Okay, it's already published. Once again, go down through here. If you want to add subtitles, if you're talking, go to the subtitles. There is no subtitles on this. We're going to hit save. Okay, now my ad is created. You can see my hashtags here. Hashtags are clickable. All right, you can see all my information here. Right here, this is very, very important. All right. Watch parties. That's a great way to get your information out there. Let me highly recommend that you start watch parties with your own ads. It boosts viewership. It boosts the number of views. It boosts engagement. So go in and start a watch party. Usually around the 7 or 8 o'clock hour is a good time. And that also helps you boost your information. Okay, we're going to come in here and we're going to hit boost. Get more people to watch your video. Send a message. Okay, I like using Facebook Messenger. I get everything I do from Facebook Messenger. I love Facebook Messenger. I talk to all of my customers on Facebook Messenger. The only time I go outside of Facebook Messenger, I use a program called Talk To on my websites. That's because I have an app on my phone, and I'm able to capture exactly where they're at in the whole 9 yards. So I want them to send me a message. You will get more people to send you a message in comments if you switch to the messages objective. All right, change to message objective. Okay, you can either do WhatsApp or Messenger. I do WhatsApp. Okay, you can have a welcome message here. Now, this is kind of like a chat bot. So it does everything automatically. So let's come in here and let's edit our welcome message. Hi, Carrie, please let me know how I can help you. Can I learn more about your business? Can you tell me more about your ad? Is anyone available to chat? Okay, so this information will go out to them and they're able to select one of these. This is a great way to communicate and start the conversation. They don't have to think about it. They can say, yeah, could you tell me more about your ad? Absolutely. So here you have it set up already. Your chat bot is already set up. When they click on one of those, it's automatically going to send you a message. Hey, I want to know more about your ad. Or, hey, is anybody available to chat? Let me recommend, if you do not have Facebook Messenger, this standalone app on your phone, set up through Pages, okay? Set up Pages and also set up the Messenger app. You need two things when you're running a business. Facebook Pages, okay? Facebook Pages, that's an app in itself, and you need the Messenger app, okay? Now, I like Facebook Pages because I'm able to control all of my marketing and all of my messaging through Facebook Pages, and you'll get your notifications, all right? As for credit, note, we're not doing that. Location, living in the United States, Commerce, Texas. And we're going to edit this. This is where we're going to set up our editing, okay? What I want to be able to do is I want to come in here and I want to hit everybody within 50 miles of Commerce, Texas. Now, you can see here that now this is everybody. We're not going to come down here and we're not going to drill it down. We want every single person from 18 to 65 within a 50-mile radius. If you're in a bigger city, you can come down here and go 25-mile radius, but I'm going to show you what happens. For me, anyway. Okay, it drops it way down. And so I want to be able to reach out because I'm going to run this ad continually. All right, I'm going to run the ad continually. So I'm going to go up here to 50-mile radius. And that's going to hit McKinney, Plano, Justice. These are all the areas I already work. These are the areas I'm always in, is just the outskirts of Dallas here. Now, if I wanted to go Dallas, I could go Dallas, Texas. All right. And I could do what? I can get the inner parts of Dallas, Texas right here, Cedar Hill, Louisville, all the way out to Arlington. If I want to get out to Fort Worth, I try not to go to Fort Worth because it's so far away. But I could ring it out there and I would get Fort Worth too. But I don't want Fort Worth. So I'm going to bring this down to about a 20-mile radius. All right. Now that gets me into Dallas. That gets me my commerce area. All the way up to Sherman. I work Sherman, McKinney. McKinney is a hotbed for me. Plano. And then I can come in and I can add Dallas, but I want to reduce the radius because I don't want to go into Fort Worth. These areas are just a long ways, okay? It's just a long ways. But I'm reaching 3,300,000 people, okay? That is the amount of people that will see my ad, just general people in the 18 to 65 range. Now, I can come down here and I can drill down. I don't recommend this because we're doing what? We're branding our business. Okay, we're going to hit restaurants. All right, that cut it in half. Okay, we'll say business owners. Didn't do anything for me. So we can go up here and we can drill down on that. But this isn't what I'm looking for. So you can do this here. The only thing you're doing here is branding. Okay, that's the only thing you're doing. So we're just going to leave it wide open because I want to reach as many people as I can. Okay, I've set up my targeting here. Everybody, men and women, 18 to 65, Commerce, Texas, Dallas, Texas. Good audience, 3 million. I'm going to hit save. All right, that's my local area. Now, this is where we're going to come in right here. We're going to run this till the 19th of next month. You can always come in and change this. We're going to go total budget. We're going to do $30. All right. That's 54 to 164 people a day. You will spend 81 cents a day. So let's go up. Let's get it to $1 a day. So it's 31 days, I guess. Oh, today's the 13th. That's why it's not doing that. I thought today was the 19th. Because you have to spend $1 a day. So let's get this back to the 13th. Okay, you have to spend $1 a day. So we're going to spend $1.12 a day. We're going to go all the way to the 13th. We're going to spend a total of $35. Okay, it's going to run for 31 days. I've already got everything set up. My pixel's already set up for this. My Facebook pixel. We're not going to go into Facebook pixels, but let me recommend if you want to use pixels, I do use pixels because I use it for retargeting. Go in and set up for pixels. And then we're going to come in here and you can already see that my PayPal is set up. What they do is it's kind of cool. Okay. So what happens is get more people to watch your video. That's what I want people to do. All right. I want people to watch my video. So I've got my messenger set up. Hey, can I learn more about your business? Blah, blah, blah. I've got the people targeted, people in commerce, 50-mile radius, 20-mile radius. That gives me every area that I pretty much cover. I'm going to come down here. We're going to do automatic placements. If you don't want automatic placements, you can turn this off. And you can just say specifically Facebook. Is always on, or you can do Facebook and Messenger if it's on. Facebook Pixel is on, so everything is set up. Your ad is done. Your Messenger is set up. Welcome message. Okay, now we can do a desktop preview. I will tell you that your desktop views are very small. They're not high. Okay. Your mobile is what gets most of your views. You'll see that when you go into your analytics. And what will happen is when you go into create an ad, I don't even run ads on desktop at all. Okay. Nobody uses desktop anymore. If you'll remember what I said, this is just for branding and you can't drill down quite as far. So if you don't want to run desktop ads at all, which it doesn't really matter because this reaches such a small percentage of desktop ads, it doesn't affect it whatsoever. Some people do still use their desktop, all right? But that's not my market. I want the mobile market, all right? If you want this to 31, I can come down here and I can change that to 31. That'll make it $1 a day. $1 per day. 150 to 440 people a day out of 2 million people. All right. So you're going to have the opportunity. Let me pull up a handy dandy calculator here. 150 times 31. That's 4,650 people on the low end times 31. That's 1,364 people. No, that's not right. 31 times 440. That's 13,640 people on the high end. So run these ads consistently. Change your ad. If you want to change it every 30 days, that's fine. But what you want to do is you want to make one good branding ad. One good branding ad and just run it. Run it for the next year, okay? If you see it starting to get stale, put another ad up. But don't do it until it starts getting stale. What happens is you're going to start seeing businesses, the same businesses or the same people, they'll see it a couple times. Then they'll see it 3 times. Out of this 2,500,000 people, I'm going to tell you now, not all of them are on Facebook every day. Not all of them are on Facebook every day. So the people you want to see, so here you can see your send message button. Here's your ad. Here's your information right here. Okay. If you want to go to the news feed so you can see it. One thing you'll notice right here, and I always do this, the share of consumers dining at sit-down restaurants has declined to 85.2% since the pandemic began. The website I pulled this off of was called Payments. And I always put that in there for a very good reason because I want to make sure, I wanted to make sure that they get the credit for that. You don't want to take someone's articles and use it if you don't give them credit. Okay. If you have any questions, please ask. I'll be more than happy to respond. I know everybody, I hope Tom is on the call tonight. I know he's been waiting all week for this. He made an excellent video using Camtasia just from last week's training. So watch last week's training, watch this week's training. If enough people want me to go into the create an ad area, I'll show you how you do that. Let me go ahead and hit boost. I'm submitting my ad. Okay, it's been submitted. They'll approve it and get back to me. Yes, Tom is here. Okay, this just tells you how many more people you can reach a day. If you added $8 for one day, added $16 for one day. Now, if you've got a big budget and you start making money on your ad, then what you want to do is you want to start pouring money on it. Because if you're making money, and pour money on it, you're going to make more money. I like to make $3 for every dollar I spend. That's my go. That's my go. All right. So that's what I want to do. Make $1 for every $3 for every dollar I spend. And if I do that, then my ads are well worth it. If I'm making 1-for-1, and it's a branding ad, I may go in and try to tweak the ad just a little bit, just to take a look at it and see. But if you're looking for a salespeople, how would you target? Run an ad. There's a deal in Facebook that you can set up now for. Hang on, let me go over here. See if it's on here. Yeah, ads for credit, employment, or housing offers. You can. Oops, sorry about that. You can turn it on right here. If you're looking for an employee, ads for job offers, internships, professional certification programs, or other related opportunities, you can run an ad for employment. And they run it in their employment section. You can run ads on Craigslist is a good. I've always had real good luck with Craigslist. Real good luck with Craigslist. I've never run employment ads on Facebook, but you can, and that's something that they do now. And they'll tell me when the ad's approved. There's Tom says, hey, Carrie. But and your ad will be ready to go. I'll let this run and we'll see the numbers over the next couple of weeks and show you the numbers as they come in, as the number of people, the number of views it gets. We'll be able to go into the ad center, and we'll be able to go right here to ad center. Tells you right here it's in review. It's going to tell you how much money you spent. It's going to tell you how many people watched it all the way through. Remember, I told you to make your ads 30 seconds. That's very important. Okay, your 30 seconds is very important. All right, here's your status. Just like anything else, don't be afraid to click in here. It'll tell you how much you spent a day. Some days you'll spend it all, some days you won't. But go through and click. Facebook, there's one thing Facebook has done that I really like, is they've really gone in and they've really put a lot of time and a lot of money into their user interfaces. They used to be terrible. It used to be horrific to try to set up an ad. You had to have a PhD from Harvard, and then you weren't smart enough. So, but they really come in here. I mean, you can go right here and create another ad, just that quick. What do you want to do? Get more websites? Do you want to? And this is actually going into the creating an ad section. Okay, so, but there's just a lot of great things that they do, and it's right here in the ad center. Now, one thing you want to kind of watch when you build your page, this is on my Facebook page, is you want to watch your inbox. Okay, remember I told you you got your messenger set up? I've got mine set up on my phone through Pages, but here's your messenger right here. And you'll see your messages, and you can come in and answer them from here and everything. Now, I've got appointments set up on my the new page. I just created this page, and for advertising purposes, people can set an appointment with me right here. And this is you marketing you. Now, you can market your customers the exact same way. Okay. And you want to do that. You do the same thing for them that you do for yourself. It's hard to go in and sell somebody something if you're not selling for yourself. I mean, if you're not doing it yourself, right? So you can go out there and you can say, hey, I'll do this for you. They say, well, how does it work for you? I don't have a clue. I don't have a clue. I don't run ads for myself. So do what you do. Make it important. Make your ads simple. Go in and do what Tom did last week. I don't know how long it took him to build that ad, but it was a good looking ad. He posted it in Facebook, and he used Camtasia and followed the training verbatim, exactly what we taught last week. And that's exactly how I create my ads. In that format, I don't remember if I finish saying that last week. That format for that ad came from Facebook. Facebook creates an ad that looks something like that. So I like the style. Now, I did some things different to it. Tom did some things different to it. I mean, you make it your own, but that was the format. It was a Facebook format. So and I really liked it. So that's how it works. Some people are saying hello and so forth, and I'm not able to see though. Let me go over here and I can see the comments right here. There we go. Hey, look at there. Took him 1 hour Facebook training from last week to do that. To build that video, which is pretty dang good, buddy. But it's good to have you guys on. So I hope this helps you. Go in and start creating your ads. Start building your business. The best way you can build your brand is through Facebook. You know, you can target market smaller areas. You don't have to do 50-mile radius. I mean, I had to drive, 70 miles sometimes to an appointment because I live out in the country and I live out in the middle of nowhere. So, but everybody have a great evening. Have a great rest of the week. Start creating ads, and when you do your ads, share them in the group if you want, if you can. And if you create the videos, share them in the group. It's a great way to show that everybody is doing what they do. So we'll see you next week. Everybody have a great night. God bless, and create some ads.